backflip on that. Oh, but it's too much.
Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel. In today's world, everybody has their own high-speed computer and a high-definition camera in their pocket. This has altered our world in unexpected ways, one of which is that everyone can now become a documentary filmmaker or a news crew simply by pulling out their phone at the right time and in the right place. We will look at several instances of ideally timed video that puts the audience in the right frame of mind. Here are 15 unbelievable moments caught on camera. Number 15, Xinying China. A little sprinkle in the front yard isn't going to harm you. That's what Xinying residents felt in August 2020 when the city's meteorological bureau sent a simple red alert notice warning of impending rainstorms, which many people foolishly ignored. What prevailed was astonishing. A bright orange streak from the sky hits a nearby tall skyscraper at a busy hour of the day. As people were milling around, the illumination immediately setting the said place on fire, which was luckily put out by the storm. Number 14, Xinying China. The two teachers were driving down the road when they were slightly bumped in the back of the car by a Xinying truck, which was mostly in use for sewage suction and cargo load, causing them to crash headfirst into another similar truck parked in front of them. The truck, to their utmost horror, did not stop. This resulted in two females' light vehicles getting crushed in between the two trucks, quite literally. Number 13, Xinying China. A schoolgirl was walking on the pedestrian sidewalk, talking on her phone with eyes across the street, when suddenly she was swallowed by the pavement. The taxi driver, having to witness this scene, halts his car mid-road and, by the help of a cable wire, gets down to her. The young girl was unconscious, but the driver said he managed to wake her up. The rescue teams came to rescue not moments later, discovering that the two people were over 19 feet deep, almost one story long. Number 12, Mumbai, India. Within 4 hours of this heavy rainfall, the weather reporters were left awestruck. Mumbai has not gone through breaking its record, such a douse of water, since 2005. The streets were waist-length, flooded with mucky, dirty water. This was in August, so not only were the dangers of COVID-19 peaking, but this devastating city flood destroyed many homes. India, with almost half its population suffering from poverty, had to take hold of the situation real quick and managed to do so after many international donations and deploying of relief teams in the affected area. Number 11, Alberta, Canada. A couple runs into a convenience shop to elude a police officer. The man tries to arm himself with snacks, which he intends to throw, and the girl tries to find a safe place to hide in his dangerous situation. When the officer appears, the man has no choice but to surrender because the officer has drawn his taser. The girl hesitates, trying to assist her partner, but she runs away. Number 10, Florida, USA. During the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season, Hurricane Isaias made landfall, but this time it was a major storm. With everything taking place in 2020, this was the icing on the cake for the impending disasters. There were huts with roofs that had been ripped off and trees that had been uprooted. Thousands of people were displaced. The winds brought wreckage all across America, making things fall apart like dust. Number 9, Papua, Indonesia. It's frightening to vanish entirely from the horizon, and the Boeing 737 saw this due to the extreme weather conditions. The most recent and traumatic ordeal happened during the unsuccessful landing attempt. On the other end of the airport, many people were crammed with anxious faces watching the news.
An Indonesian passenger plane has lost contact with ground control in the capital Jakarta shortly after takeoff.
Number 8, Chongqing, China. After the awful flood buildup that resulted once the rain dropped on the area, over 2,000 residents fled to relief camps. Multiple apartment mudslides occurred, resulting in the collapse of a newly constructed expressway. The roads were filled up with muddy water up to 3 feet. The wreckage was, all in all, absolutely scary, destroying many lives. Number 7, Mexico City, Mexico. Without a doubt, the most earth-shaking moment is the earth-shaking itself. Buildings in Mexico were split in two by earthquakes. with water creating 5-foot high waves in swimming pools. Even if the wise citizens of Mexico were safe and sound after the 7.4 magnitude tremor subsided, the loss was immeasurable. Number 6. Himachal Pradesh, India. Nature can be frightening, sometimes to the point of being unfathomable. In 2019, a video was filmed of an entire massive bus helplessly rolling in floodwater down a river that had been collected by the water buildup. Following this uncontrollable natural disaster, there were many deaths reported. Number 5. Russell Westbrook Lucky Bounce. Sometimes the ball simply bounces in your direction. When Russell Westbrook missed an ambitious dunk but got an extremely lucky bounce in an NBA game, it was an incredibly lucky moment to watch. Being in a groove like that is great, so having a victory is much more fun. We were down 18 at the time, so I was doing everything I could to help the team get back in the game, he said.
Westbrook blows the jam, but then gets the shooter's roll.
Number 4. Groom's Lucky Timing. When lightning struck right after he said 2020 will not be the best year, this groom managed to get an amazing impact. We've always read of the year 2020. There's a combination of drama and tragedy in this film. Lightning hit just as the groom was about to share his thoughts for 2020 when they were in the midst of their vows. The cameraman filmed the moments.
Been the best year.
Number 3. Redditor slow motion video. A Redditor was shooting a slow motion video of bees when he caught an impressive shot of a bee crash. This was undoubtedly a stroke of luck. The cameraman was on a field trip and was filming the beehive when the two bees stumbled upon each other and collided. Number 2. Bmx Race Rider. The rider was obviously a specialist in the sport, but something odd happened that day. We're not sure whether we can term it a stroke of luck or a touch of bad luck, but the rider's overconfidence resulted in something odd. He was unable to accurately land on the ground and thereby avoided the landing.
Running around with us up here near the commentary booth. Going a bit too fat, a bit too big, not really leaving much lander left on that.
Number 1. Family on a boat. Whales are often seen leaping from the sea. When the whale took a massive jump but just missed them by a few meters, it was an extremely fortunate moment for the tour ships. That day, the family was incredibly fortunate. Imagine being on a cruise and being snatched up by a colossal shark. This is something that no one would ever foresee.
Yeah, drive away, hurry, quick.
Drive away, faster please, drive away faster. Drive away faster.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.